Welcome everyone to Mountain Ancestors First Harvest Service. Today we are gathering digitally in our continued COVID times. If you would like to take a moment now and go fetch a small beverage of your choice so that you can participate in the return flow and the receiving of the blessings with us. For those of you who've never been to a Mountain Ancestor service, they sort of look like this, only usually it's a lot more people than just me doing all the talking. But we pray by making offerings, and we will be making offerings of oil and incense and grain, as you will see. We will pull an omen to see how we did and to see what messages the kindreds have for us in return, and then we will share a blessing cup together, which hopefully you have on hand so that we can bless those waters together and share in those blessings as a community, even though we're separated by miles. All right. Stalling so that you can get your water. Find your center and take a moment to arrive in this space. Breathe deeply. Let any of your worries, your anxiety, your nerves fly away. Any of the things that have been weighing heavily upon you, let all of those things go. Put them down. Life will wait for you until we finish this work today. May we be pure, that we pass through the sacred. May we pass through the sacred, that we may attain the holy. May we attain the holy, that we be blessed in all things. Tonight we gather to celebrate in the bounty of the earth and the beauty of community during this first harvest season. The first fruits have been brought in from the fields, and we are preparing for the final harvest of the seeds that we planted in the spring. As the fruits of our labors begin to build up, let us remember the seeds we've planted, rejoice in the fruition of our efforts, and return to one another in fellowship and love. Let us begin with a prayer. The waters support and surround us. The land extends about us. The sky stretches out above us. At our center burns a living flame. May all the kindreds bless us. May our worship be true. May our actions be just. And may our love be pure. Blessings, honor, and worship to the holy ones. As is our custom, we honor first the land's first people, beings of this land, upon which we now make our rites and light our sacred fire. We honor you. You good spirits, whose people no longer occupy this place, and who have been done wrong since the beginning of this nation, we honor you. Spirits of the Arapaho, Apache, and Cheyenne, spirits of the Pueblo, Shoshone, and Ute, we honor you. At our sacred fire, we strive to come to terms with a paradox, that there is a kinship between our different cultures' practices, and yet a great disconnection on our part in building ethical, right relationship with your children. Here and now, again and again, we commit to working for justice and equity for the remaining ancestors of this land, trying to heal that which has been harmed and trying to make true what was never balanced in the first place. Please accept this offering of tobacco as a gift representing our goodwill and allow us the opportunity to make right what was long ago and even today made wrong. So say we all.
So say we all.
In this place, in this time, with these folk here gathered, we call out to the spirits of inspiration to join us in this work. Bring with you your eloquence and grace. Bring with you your wit and wisdom. Bring with you your emotive essence. Come forth, friends, and honey our words. Make them as gifts for those who hear them. Silver-tongued allies of inspiration, accept our offering.
Silver-tongued allies of inspiration, accept our offering.
With the land's first people honored, with inspiration joining us, let us now make offerings to the Earth Mother. We call now to the Earth Mother, the mother of all, known in this place as Colorado. From her comes the sheaf from which we harvest grain. From her comes the animal whose flesh feeds our own. From her comes the tree which gives fruit and nuts to sustain us. From her comes the timber and rock, which gives us shelter and warmth in the coming winter. From her all these blessings come forth, and for these blessings we make our most humble offering. Earth Mother, accept our sacrifice.
Earth Mother, accept our sacrifice.
As our ancestors once did, so we do today. And God's be good, so our children will do in the future. We now hallow our sacred center and make open the ways between the worlds, that the kindreds may hear and receive our blessings and gifts. Sacred well, reaching down to the depths, connecting us to worlds deep beneath Earth Mother. Be blessed by this silver and open as a gate to the underworld, the dwelling place of the honored dead. Sacred well, flow within us.
Sacred well, flow within us.
Holy fire, reaching skyward to the heavens, connecting us to the worlds high above Earth Mother. Be kindled by this spark and open as a gate to the heavens, dwelling place of our shining gods. Holy fire, burn within us.
Holy fire, burn within us.
Mighty tree spanning across the cosmos, connecting all worlds above, below, and around Earth Mother. Be honored by this smoke. Be honored by this water. And be as a beacon to those in the middle world, dwelling place of the spirits of the land. Mighty tree, grow within us.
Mighty tree, grow within us.
At this center we have created, in this place where the waters draw forth from the deepest realms, where the holy fire burns and all worlds exist in the roots and branches of the tree, we call to those beings who straddle the realms, guides to the other world, guardians of the seekers of knowledge and beauty, we call to you. Weave your power with ours and make with us a passageway, a clear and shining path to magic. Keepers of the crossroads, accept our offering.
Keepers of the crossroads, accept our offering.
By our will and by our words, let the gates be opened.
Let the gates be opened.
With the center hallowed and open before us, we now invite and make offerings to the kindreds. For in this space we are never alone, and so to the shining ones we give honor and praise. Hallowed are the dwellers of the land, spirits of green and bark, feather and fur, makers and keepers of the natural order. Beauty we find in your presence. Wondrous beings of the hidden world, we honor you. Hallowed are the ancestors, beloved dead elders and heroes, watchers and whisperers of the secrets of life. Wisdom we find in your presence, guardian spirits of the other world, we honor you. Hallowed are the shining ones, immortal gods, goddesses, and deities all, creators and masters of the universal mysteries. Grace we find in your presence, matrons and patrons of our hearts, we honor you. Kindreds all, accept our offerings.
Kindreds all, accept our offerings.
The 1st of August is typically a day for outdoor celebrations, for celebrating community and fellowship, for celebrating the plenty of the season as the days are more obviously growing shorter. Offerings are made to the land and to the natural world for the bounty evident in the green fruit now turning colors and preparing to reach full ripeness. Today we give honor and praise to the earth by all her names, known here as Colorado. The teaching of this time is simple. Be grateful for what you have and use the resources that you've been given to the best of your abilities. As the first fruits of our non-agrarian labors are coming into season, may we tend and care for them with love and gratitude, that they may sustain us through the dark time of the year. As the collective children of Earth, we share in this prayer adapted from the Orphic hymn to Gaia. We call out once more to the Earth Mother, divine Earth, Mother of humanity and of the blessed gods. You nourish all, you give all, you bring all to fruition, and in its turn you destroy all. When the season is fair, you are heavy with fruit and growing blossoms. In the pains of labor, you bring forth fruit that sustains and invigorates us. When the season is harsh and cold, you teach us the cycles of death, only to bring forth your fruit and life once more. Multiform maiden, you are the seat of the immortal cosmos, eternal, reverend, deep-bosomed, and blessed. You delight in the sweet breath of grass, O goddess bedecked with flowers. Yours is the joy of the rain, and around you weaves the intricate realms of the stars, revolving in endless and awesome flow. Blessed goddess, we ask that you multiply your gladsome fruit, and together with the turning of another season, grant us your favor. Great Mother, Colorado, for your sustenance and foundation, we say, Earth Mother, accept our offerings.
Earth Mother, accept our offerings.
So we have given our love and our resources to the powers, that they may know our intentions. If we have made any error, know it was not out of disrespect, but out of what makes us who we are, our humanity. Let our voices arise on the fire. Let our voices resound deep in the well. Let our words pass the boundary to the other worlds as we say, Blessed Colorado, kindreds, accept our offering.
Blessed Colorado, kindreds, accept our offering.
Let us now see what message the kindreds have for us in return. The short message is that the road to stillness lies in our patterns. Our feet are upon the road that is before us. Firmly, we are following the way. The planting, sowing, and harvesting and reaping of all of the work that we're doing is what will lead us to the stillness that lies ahead of us in the season to come. This I have seen. Take a moment now to reflect upon the omen. Consider first how these blessings affect you, how you can find their expression in your own life. Then consider how these blessings relate to us all, how they relate to the community as a whole and to this grove in particular. How might we be affected by the Great One's blessings? In your mind's eye, see the blessings manifest. A mist around us, shining rays from the heavens, a deep welling from the bosom of the earth. See the blessings in your own way, and know the gods pour them out for you. All waters are, by their very nature, sacred. Having touched all three realms, welling up from the underworld and the chaos of potential, pooling where they may across the middle realm, where they are kissed by the sun and rising up to touch the very heavens themselves, before raining down upon us. For a time we set aside a portion to capture and hold the blessings of the kindreds as a gift to be opened and savored from within. Many are the gifts we have been given. On this day we have been offered information that the path we are on is right and true, that the patterns and cycles of our lives will lead us to the stillness that we need in the calm of the coming storms. Just as we have made offerings to the sacred fire, that they may be transformed into sustenance for the gods, for the ancestors, and for the nature kin, so too do we ask that you pour forth your blessings into this cup, that we may receive them. Children of earth, hold your cup up with me. Kindreds, we ask you to grant us your blessings. Send forth your blessings into these vessels, that we may share in them as a community. Shining ones, please give us the waters.
Shining ones, please give us the waters.
Kissed by inspiration, full of renewal, blessed in wisdom. Shining ones, please give us the waters.
Shining ones, please give us the waters.
Blessings flow through us, sustain us, renew us. Behold the waters of life. Behold the waters of life. The waters of life. Blessed be. Thanks, cameraman. We did not receive any formal prayer requests before this service, so I will pour these waters out. For the intentions that we hold in our heart, for those who would not be here, those who could not be here, for all those seeking healing, protection, and justice, may you share in these blessings. May we continue in our work, that we grow together as a community, full of diverse, beautiful, wonderful people who all have access to what they need in equity. So say we all.
So say we all.
Shining gods, goddesses, and deities on high, nature kin who stand beside us, and ancestors who've gone before us. For all your aid, we offer you our full honor and thanks. Kindreds all, we thank you.
Kindreds all, we thank you.
And now, may the fire be but flame. May the well be but water. May all be as it was, save for the work that we have done here. Let the gates be closed.
Let the gates be closed.
Keepers of the crossroads, we thank you. Blessed Earth Mother, rock upon whom we stand, our foundation and strength. To you we give honor and praise, first and last and always. May we continue to tread lightly upon your paths, prepared to return to your bosom when our days are done. Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank you.
Inspiration, for honeying our words and silvering our tongues, we offer you our full honor and thanks. Inspiration, we thank you.
Inspiration, we thank you.
This rite is ended. Go with a blessing in your heart and leave the mark of the kindreds with your touch.